Much love and power to you guys. I want to speak about reprogramming the mind and how to really get to shift your subconscious mind in order to attract a new outcome, in order to be your new version. Okay, so if you are new to my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, and if you want to be part of my spiritual podcast called Consciously Awakening, feel free to send me a message. Also guys, if you want to work with me personally, feel free to send me a message. Okay, so today, the mind. Now, what I'm coming to realize is the fact that the mind is a powerful tool, is a powerful instrument, but it is a dangerous master. So if you let your mind control you, now you get thrown up in a pattern, in a loop that will not serve you. And what I'm coming to realize is the fact that with our behaviors and with our behaviors, we get to actually shift our thought patterns. We get to shift our minds. Okay, so the first tip to realize, and the first thing to realize, if you want to change your mind, you gotta change your attitude, guys. You gotta change your behavior. You gotta change your way of expressing yourself. You know, so I realized that behaviors and habits also have the power to shift our minds. So if you get to actually have a new habit, if you get to have a new behavior, if you get to express something different out there, you will get to actually shift your mind, because action creates a pattern, and the mind is working on patterns. Okay, so the more that we shift the patterns that we have, we also shift our minds. Okay, now what I'm coming to realize is the fact that we always have control over our minds, and the more that we accept, maybe it's not even necessarily about having control over it, but it's more likely about accepting it. Okay, so when you accept your mind, and when you don't resist yourself, when you don't resist your mind, you also get to change it. You also get to create a new pattern inside of your own subconscious mind. You also get to have a new way of seeing life. You know, so realize that acceptance is necessary. The more that you accept yourself is the more that you change your patterns. So accept yourself unconditionally, accept your flaws, accept your imperfections, and realize that of course you're not perfect, but in a way you are perfect in your imperfections. So the second tip is accept yourself. Now what I'm coming to realize is the fact that we gotta take responsibility. We gotta take responsibility for what we feel, we gotta take responsibility for what we think, and we gotta take responsibility for what we express out there. So it's about really going within ourselves and getting to know the self. If you want to change your mind, if you want to change your mind patterns, you have to get to know yourself. You have to get to know who you really are deep down in your soul. You have to know who you really are deep down in your self-expression. You have to get to know what your strengths and weaknesses are, and you have to improve your weaknesses, guys. You really have to accept yourself unconditionally and get to love everything about yourself. When you love everything about yourself, you actually release the resistance that you have, and you get to actually shift your subconscious mind in a different way. Now what I'm coming to realize is the fact that the subconscious mind actually rules 95% of our lives. So the more that we get to see the fact that the more that we get to see the fact that if we get conscious, we also shift our mind. Okay, so try as much as possible to get conscious when you move, when you write something, when you dance, when you do sports, when you create something. Try as much as possible to stay conscious and step into the state of observation. Okay, you gotta observe yourself. And what I'm coming to realize is the fact that there is this thing called through me consciousness. And when I allow things to happen through me, then I become the observer of my experience. And this is how to actually improve my mind, to step into that through me consciousness, into that state where spirit actually creates through me. Okay? So what I'm coming to realize is the fact that when I allow things to happen, then my mind improves. So allow things to happen. This is actually the third or fourth advice, I'm not sure. I think the third. Allow things to happen into your life. Allow things to happen internally, inside of yourself. Don't resist yourself. Whenever you resist yourself, you create blockages. So when you release the resistance that you have, you also improve your subconscious mind, you also improve your mind, because now you let the energies flow through you. and you let the energy actually heal you. Whenever energy flows, we get to actually heal ourselves. Okay, so whenever energy flows and whenever energy is not stagnant, we get to actually improve our consciousness, we get to improve our minds. Okay, so guys, get to know yourself. Get to know yourself and realize that, again, the mind is a very powerful tool, but it is a dangerous master. It is a powerful servant, but a dangerous master. So don't let your mind control you. Stay in your body's consciousness. Allow yourself to take responsibility, create something, and see what happens. Okay? Stay in your body's consciousness. I realize that consciousness is everything. We are part of higher consciousness. Our consciousness works based on our thoughts and feelings. If we don't take care of these things, now we cannot express ourselves. So take care of what you feel. Give yourself the compassion necessary. This is how to shift your mind for the better. Give yourself the love and the compassion necessary. Okay? Consciousness is in everyone and everything. Everything is movement. Actually, the more that you step into your movement, into movement, is the more that you let the energies flow through you. So step into movement, step into creativity, step into higher ways of seeing life, and get to actually express yourself from the inside out. Play the inside out game and see what happens. Because when we are being grateful for for everything that we have, externally and internally, we get to actually shift our consciousness, guys. Because what you appreciate appreciates you back. Okay? So allow yourself to just be for a moment. Allow yourself to just be for a moment and relax a bit more. Because when you relax, you also allow the energies to flow through you. And whenever the energies flow through you, you also improve your mind and your state of consciousness. So it's about really connecting to that deep version of yourself. It's about channeling the energies of the higher self. It's about really surrendering to the spirit that we have. Okay? So yeah, yes, the mind is a powerful tool, guys. But if you let it control you, now you will be in pain. You will be in suffering. Because yes, the mind is powerful, but the heart center is even more powerful. So learn to listen to your intuition instead of your thoughts. Because the intuition always speaks to you. The intuition is the voice that is speaking to you without voice. It is the voice that is speaking to you without words. Okay, so listen to your intuition and see what happens. Because the more that you listen to yourself is the more that you get to actually improve yourself. So accept yourself, love yourself, embrace yourself. And realize that the mind, again, is a powerful tool but a dangerous master. So guys, thanks for watching, and like always, see you on what is coming up next. This is today's perspective on how to improve your subconscious mind and how to improve your mind to a new state of consciousness. Realize that everything that is happening for you, and you have nothing to be afraid of. You don't have to be afraid of anything, because fear is an illusion. Whenever we live in fear, we also create discordance inside of our own minds. But whenever we live in love, we also allow energies to flow through us. So love is the most powerful tool that you can use if you want to improve your consciousness. Okay, so allow yourself to heal from the inside out, and realize that there is support everywhere. There is even support in the spirit realm, because we are angelic beings. Okay, we have spirits that are actually helping us. So the more that you get to connect to your spirit, is the more that you get to actually release new energies. And these energies are coming from the higher self team. Okay, so yes, heal, and see what happens. So yeah, don't let your mind control you, and realize that when you accept yourself, you also allow new energies to flow to your body's consciousness. Okay, so guys, thanks for watching, and like always, see you on what is coming up next. I love you so much with my heart, with my soul. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching. This is how to improve your mind. Yes, let's improve our minds. Let's actually step into action and let's see what happens. Let's not let our subconscious mind rule us, and let's actually become more conscious. Guys, thanks for watching, and see ya on what is coming up next. I love you.